Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, please do make sure to hit the subscribe button before you leave. And if you are a returning subscriber, what's good? What's up? Welcome back and thank you so much for joining me once again. So it's been a hot minute since I just sat down and chatted to you guys, so I decided to do a sit down video. I think there might be a couple of these coming up because I'm not sure when I'll be able to vlog again. But as you guys can see by the title, I just wanted to share with you some positive habits that I feel have changed my life. So this is just going to be a quick hopefully quick video on those habits. I just want to share them with you and hopefully they can help you out in your life as well. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. The first positive habit that has changed my life is definitely reading. Guys, please read. And you know, it doesn't actually even have to be non-fiction, self-help, finance books or whatever. Even just reading like fiction books, like you can learn a lot from the stories that people tell. So when you read non-fiction books as well, you can learn so much. Like reading for me has definitely changed my perspective. It has taught me a lot of different things and it's just made me a more well-rounded, educated person. And I've educated myself on topics that I may not have known before. I've also just helped myself out. I think that's why there's a genre of books called self-help, because you will literally help yourself by reading those books. And some books that I've read have definitely changed my life for the better. So let me know if you guys would like a video on some of the books that I've read that have been helpful to me. But yes, definitely read. Another great thing about reading actually, and this is something I heard I think like a while ago, but someone essentially said that anything that you want to know about, somebody has written a book about it. So anything that you want to know, you can literally pick up a book and learn that thing. Like there's books on how to start a business, how to run a business, books on entertainment, books on content creation, even like your Gary V's and stuff. They have books on things like that. There's just so many books out there, and anything, literally anything that you want to learn, I can guarantee you somebody has written a book about it. So yeah, reading has definitely changed my life for the better. Second positive habit that I want to talk about is positive thinking and just being optimistic in general. I used to be a very very pessimistic person. I never wanted to see the bright side of anything. I never wanted to see the possibilities of things. I was always realistic, you know, very cynical, very like, no, that's not possible, no, how can that happen, no this, no that. And I think that's why my life at that time also looked a certain way, because I never wanted to see the good in anything. I didn't want to get my hopes up essentially, but I've since changed and I've become more of a positive thinker, more optimistic, you know, and I think that's definitely also changed my life for the better, because a lot of good things have happened and a lot of good things have come from positive thinking and just thinking from a place of possibilities and not thinking from a place of limitations. And I am a strong believer that your mind is extremely powerful and you can make your mind either work for you or work against you. And I feel like positive thinking is one of those things that will help your mind work for you. My third positive habit is consuming less, and I mean this in terms of content or social media, either consuming less or consuming more intentionally. I think in the beginning of having social media, I was the type of person who would just follow anybody and everybody because why the hell not? And I didn't care to introspect like how certain accounts that I was following was making me feel, or how they were shaping my beliefs subconsciously, or just, you know, how it made me feel. So I think consuming content more intentionally is definitely a habit that has helped me out. If there are accounts that make me feel bad about my own life or certain things in my life, I definitely do unfollow. I don't care how many followers those people have. I don't care if they're celebrities. I don't care if everybody follows them. Like, I don't have that sense of FOMO anymore. I don't have that sense of, oh, I'm missing out on what they're posting or whatever. Like, if an account makes me feel bad about my own life, I'm definitely gonna unfollow them. And that's obviously no shade to them. That's my own triggers. But just being conscious and just being aware of these things has helped a lot. Also consuming less, like just being in your real life, like just being present. Social media is not real. Not to say that everything that goes on there is fake, etc. Like some things are very much real, but I think it's so important to step away from this online world and really invest in your real life, your real world, and just be present and just really enjoy your life for what it is. It's so important to just be within your own life, and it's easier to do that when you are consuming less. You also just feel less pressure, you feel happier, you feel more content. And if you must consume, then consume intentionally. Follow accounts that make you feel good, follow accounts that are relatable to you, follow accounts that are inspiring, motivating, whatever the case is. Whatever your reason is for following an account, just make sure that it makes you feel good. My fourth positive habit is getting into the habit of choosing your circle more wisely. I think coming from high school to the person that I am now, I'm definitely a person who chooses very wisely and very carefully who is in my circle, who's in my inner circle. It was so easy, like in high school, to just have people in your circle and just have a lot of friends and just know a lot of people, etc., because you guys were always in the same space, or maybe you had mutual friends or whatever the case is. But now, as an adult, where I don't have to see the same people every single day, I've made a conscious choice to choose who I want in my life, and that it has done wonders. Sometimes some of the negative things that we're feeling actually come from the people that are around us, and we don't even realize it. Sometimes you're insecure about things and you don't understand why, or sometimes you realize that, oh, I have that friend who's always making sly or low-key jokes, maybe about like my body, for example. Or I have that friend who's always like, oh, friend, but your stomach is looking a bit big today, ha ha ha, or whatever the case is. Like small things like that can actually have an impact on you. Or maybe you share your ideas, your goals, your dreams with people, and then they shut you down, or they belittle you, or they make you feel like you're not capable, or like there's all of these small little things that we don't really realize sometimes that our friends are doing, and it subconsciously affects us, and we don't understand why our lives are so negative or why we feel so down on ourselves, when it's actually the people around us that are poisoning us. So it's literally so important to make sure that you surround yourself with the right people, the people who share your visions, your values, the people who are going to be good to you, the people who are going to appreciate you and love you. You shouldn't be begging for friendship. You shouldn't have friends who make you feel hard to love. You shouldn't be in spaces where your energy is not reciprocated. Changing your circle or choosing your circle more wisely will definitely also make your life a whole lot better. Like, do you know how great it is to have supportive friends? Do you know how great it is to know that there are people in your corner, there are people rooting for you, there are people who will always be there for you, whether things are good or bad or whatever the case is? And get into that habit of choosing and actually deciding who you want in your circle. Don't just accept any Tom, Dick, and Harry. Don't just be friends with anyone just because the opportunity presents itself. Literally get into the habit of discerning and deciding, is this person going to be a good addition to my life or not? And then the last positive habit that I'd like to share with you guys is practicing gratitude. This is definitely a major key because it makes you feel so much more content. It makes you focus on your blessings rather than the things that you don't have. When you focus more on the things that you do have, the things you do have get bigger. When you're grateful for things, you really, really do feel good, and you really do feel like, wow, I actually have so much. Most of the times, I feel like as human beings, we're always focusing on what I don't have, where I'm not yet, all the things I'm still yet to do. But so often we forget to just take account of all the things we do have and how far we have come. And doing that has also been a game changer for me. Like, it definitely makes you feel so much better. You also focus on your own life, not other people's lives and what they have. Or even when you do see other people's lives and what they have, you still feel content because you know that you have a lot as well. So counting your blessings, being grateful is definitely a great habit to start doing. I used to write down what I was grateful for at the end of every single day. So I would write about like 3 to 5 things that I was grateful for. And this could even be like small things that we generally take for granted, like being grateful for having a bed, having blankets, having a roof over your head, running water, hot water, all your senses, all your limbs, like all those things that we generally take for granted, I would write down and be grateful for. And yeah, it really made me feel good. There is also that thing of maybe not wanting to write down the same things every single day. So something else that I would also do is just go through my day mentally, like in my head, like what happened today, and throughout my day, the things that I was grateful for on that particular day really made me feel like, yo, I'm grateful to have this thing. That's also another way to approach it. At the end of your day, maybe just look at all the positive things that happened that day, look at the highlights of your day, and just be grateful for those things. And that's it. Those are the 5 positive habits that have changed my life. I hope that these will help you in some or other way. Please do let me know in the comments down below what are some of the habits that have helped change your life or that are doing wonders for your life. Let's continue the conversation in the comment section. Please do make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.